Now, as somebody on television, I consider myself to be better and smarter than people who aren't on television. People like you. My job is to educate you about the world and tell you what's what. You know, because you're all idiots. You're all idiots, aren't you, folks?
Yes, Tom, we are all idiots.
I knew it. In that spirit, we here at Tonightly are proud to present our recurring segment guaranteed to fix everything in the world through the power of comedic explanation. Yes, Tonightly Explainsly. The only thing I can't explain is why we went with that title. Tonight we bring you the first in a two-part series. At the start of this new year, we're looking ahead to see what we can all expect from the world in 2018. Who knows? Could 2018 be the year that humanity finally gets it right? No! Idiots. It will be a massive year for sporting events, though. Next month, the 2018 Winter Olympics will be happening in South Korea. Now, initially, amid all the tensions on the North Korean peninsula at the moment, it was assumed North Korea wouldn't be attending the Games, which had me really upset. I mean, if North Korea isn't there, it's not a party. But then, this happened.
North Korea will now send a delegation to the Winter Olympics in South Korea next month. Delegation will consist of a cheer squad, journalists, athletes and high-ranking officials. Yes! That news is so exciting, I'm going to overlook the fact that reporter is inexplicably wearing his scarf indoors. Rumour has it that sports fan and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, seen here disputing a foul call, he softened his stance after being given the opportunity to fulfil his lifelong dream of competing in the men's figure skating. He's so graceful. It's kind of crazy, but the fact that North Korea is attending these Olympics in South Korea is a pretty big diplomatic breakthrough. What we're likely to see is a period of calm for a couple of months. The North is unlikely to let off missiles or another test. And indeed, America has said it will halt its military exercises until mid-March when the Paralympics are over. Guys, I think I figured out how to bring peace to the Korean Peninsula. Perpetual Winter Olympics. They can never end, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, just never-ending curling all day long, yes! Just this shit forever.
They have overthrown this just a little bit. Trying to come up with a big shot. Overswept just a little bit.
Okay, I've changed my mind. It's not worth it. Fuck that. The 2018 FIFA World Cup is on in June, and this time round will be held in Russia. What could go wrong?
The build-up to this tournament has had to deal with a host of challenges, from concerns over racism, hooliganism and homophobia to a major doping scandal.
Wow, everything could go wrong. Things are so bad, this year the World Cup group of death is just anyone who's going to Russia. Closer to home, April will bring us the 2018 Commonwealth Games. The Commonwealth Games are less World Cup and more parts of the world Britain fucked up cup. This year, of course, the Games will be held on the wonderful Gold Coast, with competition losers forced to stay on the slightly less nice Silver and Bronze coasts. Oh no, you had your opportunity and you fucked it up. I love comedy. The Gold Coast bid out a wide field of other cities to win hosting rights for the Games, from the Sri Lankan city of Hambantota to no one else. That's it, literally nobody else bid for the Games. Also, Hambantota is still recovering from the 2004 Boxing Day tsunami and has no international airport or hotels. And yet the Gold Coast still only won by 43 votes to 27. Yes! In your face, Hambantota! Goldie for life! Oh! Also in 2018, we could be going back to the moon, baby!
The directive I'm signing today will refocus America's space program on human exploration and discovery. It marks an important step in returning American astronauts to the moon.
I don't know if you're gonna like the moon, Donald. Their place is an absolute shithole. I'm excited about this. If there's one thing I love, it's American presidents talking passionately about space exploration.
We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things.
Not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
Yes, I love it. It's so heartfelt and inspirational. Show us what you got, Trumpy.
This time, we will not only plant our flag and leave our footprint, we will establish a foundation for an eventual mission to Mars and perhaps someday to many worlds beyond.
Shithouse, mate. Bloody shithouse. He's out of his depth, I think. It's like watching a pug trying to explain relativity. But hey, go to the moon and Mars, that could be a big, cool, positive thing that Donald Trump does, right? Space exploration can bring humanity together to wonder at the marvels of the universe and foster peace and togetherness, yeah?
And space has so much to do with so many other applications, including a military application.
Or I guess we could use space to help us kill other people, so that'd be cool. Coming this Christmas, Trump Wars, Episode 1, A New Dope. Got him. Of course, advances in technology mean the moon is now within the reach of not just governments, but corporations. Elon Musk's SpaceX is planning to launch 2 paying passengers on a tourist trip around the moon this year, which sounds great. I would love to do something like that, until I found out that last week, SpaceX launched a satellite into space, and now no one knows where it is. They lost the satellite, which means they could lose me. I don't want to get lost in space. Unless it means I get to meet Joey from Friends. In space, no one can hear you say, "How you doing?" Favourite joke in the show there. Of course, at the start of a new 12 months filled with hope and possibility, the question on everybody's lips is, who's going to die this year? Well, fortunately, controversial British website The Death List has already made those predictions for us. Now, in 2017, 17 of the list's 50 predictions were accurate, including Hugh Hefner and Jerry Lewis. Personally, I can't believe they didn't predict the most obvious death of 2017, Don Burke's career. Second favourite joke. So, who's on the list for 2018? Well, apparently this year we're going to lose Joni Mitchell, Sean Connery, Mel Brooks, and most tragically of all, Robert Mugabe. No! He's only 94. He's got so much more to give. The Death List also predicts this year we'll lose Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, whose occupation, according to the list, is casual racist. Hey, that is a full-time gig.